Everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Alicia, and today I'm going to show you how to create 20 new eyes and expressions that are cute, super easy to draw. And all you're going to need is some paper and a pencil or a pen, whatever it is that you like to draw with. You can also use Procreate, which is what I'm using. Let's doodle. I did create a video, a little bit of a tutorial. Well, I mean, it was completely a tutorial. I created that the last time, part 1, and that kind of goes through different ways to do expressions with just a dot and a line. So if you haven't seen that one, I do recommend watching the first one because it does kind of lay out the very basics of what this one will then expand on. Feel free to go back and watch. I'll wait. Okay, I'm not going to wait that long. Pause here if you want. But I did create that one, and this is really gonna take off from that. We started out with just dots. And really, I mean, especially for those who aren't watching the first video, I'm going to show you right now. We're gonna start with just dots here. So again, very easy. I'm gonna give them all just a little smiley face because that's just the way it is. This in and of itself is adorable. You don't need to do more than this. But if you want your doodles to have a little bit more character, or you don't want to suffer from same face syndrome, we move on. Next is going to be even more simple. Well, maybe not. A little bit elongated. Just a little oval. And again, a little smiley face. Because he's happy. Because he has bigger eyes. Then we're going to do just a large circle. Nothing super fancy here. And in my first video, I remember like talking about how you can take the small ones and take everything that I gave you in that and apply to this. And you can do that with these as well. So you can put, you know, a line at the top or a line at the bottom or whatever you like. These are just the basic shapes that you can then use to build off of. All right. Next, we're going to do a nice big circle. This is probably my favorite eyeball. Of just the bland, well, not bland, but of these ones. I like to put just a little line, and I point it up sometimes. But you want it just on the edge. Another little circle. Or a little smile. Not a circle. Half circle. Anyway. Cute, right? Okay. Next, let's go back to the little oval. We're going to do a little oval. And we're going to put a little flick going the same direction. She's happy about it. Next, these ones, this one, they're gonna smile, so they're gonna be happy. But these kind of eyes that are just, really, they're just a curve down. And then you can kind of thicken that line. They can look sad or happy, which is nice because it gives you some variety. But there you go. The next one is the exact same thing, but we're going to do downwards, like that. This is a good one because it can look like they're sleeping or they're sad. Gives you some options there as well. Now we're going to get into a little bit more involved, I guess, eyes. So on this one, we're going to take that circle. And you can do this as a large circle. You can do it as a small circle. You can do it as an oval. It doesn't really matter. But here we go. Ready? We've got our first two. And then you're just going to draw a line around it. This is where it's really helpful to be a digital creator because you could just move it. Though I will say I do, when I sketch these eyes, I think it's probably my most favorite thing to see, to be honest. It looks so cute as a sketch. I love it. Here we go. And they're just wide open eyes. Okay, you can leave them like this. You could add a little fleck. You could add, you know, a little thing at the side. I like to do a couple. You could do none. You could do, you know, multiple different things. The whole point is that most of these are still basic and you can add on, okay? Next, even more, I maybe should have done this one first. In my defense, I do not plan things. I just think of them in my head as I go. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that looks rough. That doesn't even... I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what I did. I apologize. Uh, this one, we'll just do 2 flecks on the sides, on the outside of each one. I like using bigger eyes. I think you'll see that a lot in my own art. I find that they can look creepy, but I like that. Next, so we're going to do some ovals. And really, I'm changing a lot of these up just for variety at this point. For no other reason than variety, really, because you can do it with anything. So we're going to go like that. And then we're just going to do, you remember, if you watch the first one, you'll remember the lines. Very similar to this one, but we're not going all the way around. Next, I like this shape because it's different and it's, I don't know, it kind of gives me like a sad. So it's really like a rounded right triangle, kind of, but a lot more loosey-goosey. It doesn't need to be super harsh. This I think is cute. Actually, if you go like this, oh, maybe, you know, don't take up the whole thing. But if you go like this and take out, I think that's cute too. Or you can leave it, whatever you like. I will say this, I use this if I'm making like a jack-o'-lantern. Don't know why, but I use that a lot for a jack-o'-lantern. Next, we're going to do kind of like a chunky oval. I think on this one. Try and make them match at least a little bit. My bees, they really... I can't do that. I can't do this with the poor bee. It's very hard drawing this way because I'm not used to it. So please don't hold my bad drawing ability against these poor little guys. There we go. Okay. So next, we can do like a little triangle right off the top. This one you can change up to every now and again. What I'll do is I'll draw like a little line kind of there and there. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera. But you don't have to. You can leave it as it is. Okay. What should we do next? Next, this one is really at the base of it. It is a curve going up or down, I guess, depending on what side you start with. And then you want the up part to be thickened. I use this on older doodles. So if I want my person or character or bug or whatever to look old, I will use this. And then I'll do like maybe some lines down here. All right, that's cute, right? Next, this one is really just a circle. And then for the sake of this, I would call this like a top lid. So you're going to just draw an arch right above it, not touching. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. And then just straight across. Then color that in. The same on the other side. Try and make them look somewhat even. Do better than I'm doing. I do as I say, not as I do. And then we're gonna go like that. Again, straight across. Color it in. And there you go. I like that because it's almost like a hooded eye look. This is where I kind of tend to get a little bit more crazy with my eye shapes. This one, it's just a curve up and a curve down. Or really 2 curves up, both opposite sides. Then you color it in. I like to put like a little eyelid or something there. Same thing on this side. Ooh, this one's getting away from me again too. We'll go like that. It's one of those ones too where you can kind of change that up. Like if you wanted to, you could put your 3 lines down there or whatever you like. Next, this one, I don't know what it is. I just think it's cute. I always slant it kind of slightly down, and then you do just an arch to meet up with it. And then you do the same over here. I'll use this one on older things too. Like if I want an elderly looking something, I will use this sometimes as well. But I also just think that like with the right mouth and stuff, this just looks super happy, but it can also look kind of sad. I don't like that one. Sorry. I need to redo. It looks terrifying. So with this, like with a mouth, a happy mouth, it looks happy. But it can kind of look a little rough too. But we're going to make them look happy. Next, I like to do every now and again, like a chunky kind of an eye. God, B, who hurt you? Wait, it was me. I know who hurt you. I'm sorry. I don't know what I deleted there, but I don't think I meant to. Okay. Let's try this again. Close enough. Okay. On this one, you'll do like 2 rounded triangles. And again, these ones you can do elsewhere. They don't have to just be at the top. But I also like to usually put like a little eyelid. I like that kind of like if it's like a clown or something. I don't know why. But I'm going to do, you know what? No, we won't do another circle. You can tell what I generally use. We're going to use a little bit of chunkier oval, and then you're just going to do a flick and a flick. Again, I just did one, but you could do multiple. You do them all over if you want. I use an eyelid a lot. I don't know why, but I do. Next, did I give her a smile? I didn't even give her a smile. She is happy. Okay, what else should we do? So this is another, this one actually you don't even need a circle, just lines. Just 2, like a V on its side. And this one, again, is one of those ones where depending on the smile you put with it, it can have different, like a wide variety, especially for something that's just 2 lines. You can also add a third. Sometimes I'll do 3. Where are we? This is the last one. Okay. For this one, let's maybe take one that we've got already and do something different with it. So, what's a good one to do that with? I guess, you know what? I'm gonna take the one that is like this. Go like that. And then I'm going to merge it with the one that we have that goes all the way around. So I'm going to go like this, like this. This would be horrible. This is the best part about doodling is you try it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then I'm going to give it a couple of little things. The eyes are so off center. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, little bee. But there you go. It almost looks like a mushed up version. This would be cute with some cheeks. No, maybe not. I just saw that in the camera. It looks terrifying. Let's just make it a little bit lighter. Or keep it this exact same color, Alicia. Good job. But we can go a little bit lighter. Okay, that's a little bit cuter. But yeah, so I mean, the whole idea is that, yeah, now you have different shapes. Oh my gosh, this one looks like, I don't even know. But you have all these different shapes, and then from the first tutorial, you can see how you can manipulate those shapes with literally just little lines, not much else, and create a whole new look. So, I mean, I definitely think that you should give this one a try as well. Copy the ones that I did. Feel free to, like, draw them with me. Absolutely, 100%. But then take some of these and try something different with it. So, like, instead of, I don't know, what's a good example? Like this one here where it's got, like, can I steal this? It's got the curves and stuff. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing on this side. But then add some little flecks. You can really change it up. Even here, like, do a little one up top. Actually, that looks really cute. A little what have yous. Really change it up. I definitely recommend just trying new things. Take the shapes that you've been given, find new shapes, try a square. Why not? Just because I didn't do one doesn't mean that you can't, right? And see how many different expressions and things you can do just by changing it. And even just by changing, like these I didn't even give mouths to. I'm horrible. But like, even just giving it a mouth change. We just did smiles today, right? But a sad upside down smile, which is very little. Like, even the smiles I'm doing are just a line. Even those little things made a huge amount of difference depending on the eye and the way the mouth was shaped. So have fun with it, play with it. And then in the next video, what we'll do is we will look at mouths. and we'll go more into depth with those as well. So then we can take what we've learned with the eyes, mix them with the mouths, and get all kinds of different combinations. And then you're not talking about 20 anymore, you're talking about hundreds, because there's really just unlimited at that point. So that is the end for this part. So stay tuned for the next video. As I said, we will be looking at mouths, and I love the mouth, so it'll be fun. It's very simple as well, very cute, so you don't have to worry about, you know, being like, okay, Alicia, but these are just dots and circles and mostly all of that to that extent, right? It's still going to be easy in the next one as well, so keep tuned for that one. I also just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful. Please leave me a comment if there is anything else that you would like to see in the future, or just let me know how your day is going. I would love to know. I do enjoy reading all of your comments, especially when they're kind. Until next time, guys, keep doodling. Bye!